welcome back, guys. We're continuing our stream of Mass Effect Andromeda. The air conditioning just kicked on. Let me turn that off quickly. We'll be right back. Step over the wire. Alright. Now we're back. We got a couple new quests ready for us, and we are ready to do a whole bunch of stuff related to the kit. Alright, so let's just hop on in. There we go.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Morta just calmed in. Scouts are expected to arrive soon. I won't forget this. It's been a long time since anyone's seen us as anything other than cannon fodder.
I couldn't let you down. My crew is like family.
Only family I've had for a long time is Kesh. Guess anything can change.
Are you happy now that Spender's out of the picture?
Damn right. Maybe they'll forget to feed him while he's locked up.
Breaks your hearts, huh?
Heart. Just got the one left.
These are all situational, right? Yeah. Effectiveness to nighttime operator, nighttime missions, high risk, high reward. Whole bunch of stuff apparently. Alright, come meet Jill from Gil. Cool. Next time we're on EOS. Gil. Got it. Tell my family about you and my time on the Tempest. I'd love for you to meet my true mother, Sahuna. Next time we're on Havarl. Alright, so it's two more new.
I hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus. A lot of your people were lost.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
We have not a single It's a new area too. was a bunch of new areas.
Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
That's the destination we have in mind. All right. Eos. All right, we got 3 things on Eos. Hopefully they're all in Prodromos. That would make this significantly easier. Yeah. Can't bring Gil with me, so bring Liam and Cora.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Yeah. Yeah, man. There's so many little quests here. Did not want to repeat it yesterday. All right. 1, 2. All right.
Right over there, Pathfinder. My little event for everyone.
Prodromos is suited up and ready to host.
Ready for the exchange, Pathfinder.
Grab your civvies. Going to get hot.
Nice.
How did you do all this?
The soccer field.
Well, it didn't take much. A ball, flat ground. Hustle would start games at refugee camps. I didn't get it then, but after the attack here and the shit with Varan's rescue, I wanted to try something. Low tech. What do you think?
It's good to get people's minds off of all the crap we go through.
Not just that. I didn't do it to distract them. We don't get distracted. We go head on. When it's life or death, you have to.
All right.
No one's living or dying because of this. They're here because they want to be. I didn't get how important that is. Maybe that choice is how we stop being outsiders. Check the play! Free kick for charging. No charge for matchmaking. What?
We're lucky to have you.
You better believe it. You too, Ryder. You're a jerk sometimes, but as Pathfinder, this is because of you. Switch up. Ready to get in the game?
Yeah, the Pathfinder should make an appearance. Try to keep up, Costa!
Don't count on it. I'm complete rubbish.
As am I.
scientists will cook up for Eos.
Ooh, so all the fluorite respawn. First deal. Let's meet his best friend, his gal Friday.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something.
I feel like
He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Alright. Less awkward of a... No.
Great day to be alive.
There we go.
Should be a memorial or monument when there's time. Seems less harsh than when we first landed. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Here, ready to see what I've got? This is the place. Ready?
Got 'em all.
Alright, let's meet up with Cora. Trying hard not to make a legend of
So
Cora.
where's your mystery project?
Not far. The old outpost site. They left a few things behind.
Oh, steady.
Thanks. I can't lead the way unless you...
Spoiled sport.
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
That's right.
She's talking about
You wanted a garden of your own.
in Andromeda.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go.
Interactions with the world.
I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. Or someone I need in my life.
Someone you need. I could get used to hearing that.
I'll have Sam make a recording.
I want to keep hearing it from you.
You will. But first,
Not great particle effects. But nice sound.
ready? 1, 2.
Terrible particle effects. They're truly awful. Yeah. Just smash your faces together. Well, you don't want the vanadium growing in the other one, so I'll take that. It's not hard. I'm really curious why there's just a person.
A lot of smart people here, one. Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah, hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics or let crisis response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
Pathfinder!
Easy, Danny. You're safe. Again.
Remnants are horrible. I don't know how anyone gets anything done here. I'm done with EOS. Time to go somewhere safe, like Kadara.
No.
Thanks, but no thanks, Pathfinder.
That will not end well.
God damn it, Danny. You're the Conrad Verner of the 100%.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Let's check and see what's up with the rest of my crew. The only other crew member who has a...
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Yes, of course. Susan.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Alright, Suvi, what's up?
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Suvi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
I do like those initiative models. Email, right? Don't worry, Sid didn't do anything reckless this time as far as I know. Found something cool on Kadara. Damn it! On Kadara is Vetra. Garden. Thanks again for coming with me. I want you to know the seeds we planted are Teral Azhana, handful of water from a plant from Rannoch. Cool. Aquarian plant. Common Israel, a Thessian blossom that smells like honey, and lace and lilac, a flower they found on Eden Prime. And before I forgot, that was one amazing kiss, mister. Could have been a fluke, though. Guess we have to keep trying. And I'll acknowledge that. Go with Vetra to Sulphur Springs on Kadara. These seem like endgame kind of conversation pieces. Which is something.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Alright. Jal and Herval. Vetra and Kadara. Let's see what's going on the Nexus. Meridian and Kerry are I see. It's missing the fourth arc because the terrain arc can't move. 1, 2, 3. I'm curious if they're going to be able to get the terrain arc. Because that's a lot of resources there.
It's me, Kerry's producer.
What's up?
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Me too. Glad they're all here.
I'm gonna go to
the Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault.
Also, I might run into the other Pathfinders here. all the 4 new Pathfinders because every previous
The Lucinia
Pathfinder
was
is
mostly
dead.
evacuated by the time Initiative forces
saved
intercepted the
one.
Ark in the Valais system.
Could've
This,
saved
after the
Rachel.
Asari Pathfinder,
Really?
Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting negotiations with the Ket. New Pathfinder Sarissa Theris credited her human counterpart for the Ark's rescue.
Somehow we had enough power to keep the...
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanis? What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
There's an Asari...
Yes, word came down that her series was
But...
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else? You and me both.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Oh, hey, Ryder.
Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
You had to tell the truth. What?
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters. Me and my truth did that to them.
So you're just going to sit there?
What? No. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for...
All right.
All personnel be advised. Art Marchero confirms docking procedures complete. Solarian colonists are incoming.
First contact, huh? Last one of any note was when your people stumbled over that relay. If they can trade us materials that'll help fix the
What about the
Nexus,
other people?
I'm good with it.
That we didn't actually get to see. What about the Reapers?
Nothing more for now. Later.
All sectors are showing
First contact between...
Hey there, Ryder. Let's keep it quiet. With all the areas of the station online now, Kesh is pretty busy.
Not too sore from that...
Look at her work. Without her, this state...
Finally. I hear a Krogan stirred up some trouble in Kadara Port.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Ryder, my grandfather told me what you did. Who you chose. Thank you. We won't forget.
Nothing more.
Try not to. Things are going well. The outposts and resource... This place is starting to look the way it was always meant to.
Nothing more for...
Later. Pathfinder.
All personnel be advised. Turian colonists are incoming.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Any word from Dr. Kennedy now she's on Prodromos?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem...
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team, and somehow she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason, you just click.
Oh, yeah.
Life is so...
All of them.
safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better. Pathfinder.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
It's true. I had to leave some Solarians behind, Director Tan. I'm sorry about that.
Noted. Though it is good to see Arc Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected.
No one
that is all.
Tan, no one elected you.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Sorry, says I've already explored literally everything. Good chunks of the 5 planets that are habitable mapped out. Got an embassy open on the 6th.
Sarah.
You lied to me. You said Dad was alive.
Oh, Sarah.
Why?
You were in a coma. I couldn't bring myself to tell you, Sarah. Not like that.
But the truth was never going to change. He was always going to be dead.
I know. But at least I'd be here when you woke up to hear it.
We're all that's left, baby brother.
I know. But 2 riders are more than enough to take on this galaxy.
You got a head start on me. What's this about you being a Pathfinder?
Yeah, Dad's crazy idea of a joke.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means. I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how...
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
It was hard to tell with Dad. He could be so distant. I guess he loved us more than we knew.
All those times I yelled at him growing...
You and me both. This is a better way to remember him.
Yeah.
I wish,
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him...
Howard?
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every... I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second.
Dad talked about her before we left.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about it.
At least they're together now. Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still... But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss, Mom?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully... My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone.
Very bad right after
I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left.
Especially for Prothean.
And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe... After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, Doris... Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I shall...
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more...
It won't be much...
At least take some pictures of Mur...
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
Now that she's a...
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Her recovery had more to do with that. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her...
I do really wish she was more active part of this story.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered.
Oh, I have to go to the tech lab and meet with them. No.
This is HNS.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
Yeah, so
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name.
Is Mom still alive?
I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
God, what? What the shit?
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant, that something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
But why was Gian Garson...
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good. But I have...
What does that mean? Who was...
Unknown.
Got it.
Your father's personal logs.
I mean, I figured it was about the Reapers. I thought it was just something...
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious benefactor.
This is Palaven Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save us.
Okay. So we got messages from Palavan, Earth, during...
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... Well, something terrible happened there. Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Well, and I was wrong. I did go back and I've been doing a lot of reading on ME 1, 2, and 3, and watching a lot of videos. There was a fourth option that was added to the Legendary Edition to shoot and destroy the machine of the Star Child, the intelligence, and in doing so...
bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink.
Of this, every Krogan, every Solarian, every
this is HNS.
Sorry, human, everyone on the Citadel, and yourself, and pass along the message to the next thing. and those people in the post-credit scene of Mass Effect 3 who were talking about the Shepard, they say that they built the weapon and were able to easily defeat the Reapers before they ever showed up. Huge. So there is a chance.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
That there is a chance that your family could be, everyone could be dead. But there's, I'd say, a 3 out of 4 chance that everyone in the Milky Way.
That's all, Harry.
I'll be here.
Because synthesis, control, and destroy, most people live. The way I played it, at least.
There you are. Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Mom? No question there. Wait a minute. Elizabeth Riley? The initials. E.R. Are you saying?
I saw Dad's last memory. E.R. is Ellen Ryder. He brought her along. Sarah, it's Mom.
Oh my God. How is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him.
I said the same thing. But does it really...
We have to wake her...
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insight. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge. Information that could, but patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. No way we're...
Complete Ryder family sequence. I did not expect that. Sarah's back in bed.
Back again?
Well...
Crisis in hydroponics ended peacefully after the human Pathfinder negotiated an agreement between protesters and Nexus officials. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
Science lab.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that. Just enough to give us an advantage. The rest is up to you. I can handle it. Though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
None of us asked for this. The 4 of us.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder. Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
I'm level 60, so I can improve them all again. Oh, everything just slowed down and started chugging super slow. There we go. There we go.
I thought I understood what
All clear.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's, we got an hour left. We'll do that.
PB's been looking for you.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. So, you and your team are like a fungus, you know? You look and smell funny and you grow in the weirdest places. And somehow, you found root in my... Oh, it's so corny to say. In my heart. Ugh. I'm recording this so when I get antsy, and believe me, I will, just sit my ass down and play it. Shut up PB free card. Now, if there's anything you'd like to preserve for posterity, say it at the beep. Oh, and then join me in the meeting room. Beep.
Fungus works both ways, PB. So yeah, you're right. Pretty much sums it up.
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
She did ambush me, but I survived.
No harm, no foul. Huh? I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Oh.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess.
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Ungotten holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
Wants to help me clean up my... Oh, that was good. That was a good bit. I appreciate that. It's 160 for the next. Straight to you.
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about our run. Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
We'll talk later.
It all kind of clump up around here. All right. Next up.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
That's why he's been giving out credits to people? Or constantly credits to people? Oh, hello, you softy. People I could see are the Elusive Man and the Shadow Broker. This would have been before Liara. Would the Shadow Broker have himself tried to get on there?
Now orbiting Gadara.
Right? Wouldn't he? And he might have only done the other arcs out of necessity, but he could have like sabotaged the other arcs. I could see that. That's why the other arcs were so much more screwed than the humans. To give the humans a leg up and all the other races a disadvantage. That's just a guess.
Hey, you two. Get back to work.
All right. This is Vetra on Kadara. Meridian feels like the big final event, I hope. Not that this game isn't good. It's not great, it's fine. But it's dragging a bit, I feel. See, the fact that I can't choose where to land, that would again be such a small improvement. But hey, you can land at the outpost you made. Where are you going, Carl? Or you can land at the port. You know?
Whoa, look out!
What was that for?
Just making sure we're still awake.
Nothing on Vold.
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you.
A race? Up this cliff?
Less talk, more climb. Let's go, Pathfinder. And no jump jets. No one likes a cheat.
This isn't fair. You're taller. You have reach.
Staying within your limits is no fun, Ryder.
No jump cuts. It's closer than I thought.
Having fun?
See? Not fair.
Wow. It's all going to be like this, huh?
No. Better.
For 14 months, I wondered if
Did I get it? I did.
I'd made a mistake coming here and dragging my sister with me. I don't wonder anymore. Boarding the Tempest that day was the best decision I ever made.
I'm glad you came aboard too. It wouldn't have been the same without you.
There we go. I was able to get my shot. Look. Oh, it's a mushroom. Can we climb up that? The only check something. Maybe he's a good report, maybe not.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Everyone, slowly we're getting everyone's opinions, everyone's thoughts. That's the bathroom.
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Ryder.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
All right. I'll find a new party trick.
Have Gil teach you 3-card Monty or something.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I...
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of...
But I am lines of code. Lines of code that can stop a heart. I'm only Ryder. Everywhere else he's just... bleep bloop zeros and ones.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Sentimental and sweet than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be more akin to Javik's character after our first interaction. The Resistance fighter, warrior. I'm glad I was wrong about him. His character has been a very pleasant surprise throughout this game.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Head to the vault. Do some poking around there.
Sounds risky.
Have you sent the update to our people on Iron?
Maybe we can get the Moshai to help. She wouldn't break it.
Each set is more exciting than the last.
Here we go with Jarl's family.
Jarl! Jarl! Wait. Is that bad news?
No, no. The Pathfinder is interested in where I grew up. Ryder, this is my true mother, Sahuna Amadarao.
Nice to meet you. I know Angarl liked the hugging.
Giles told me how much he admires you.
Really?
He's my favorite. Smart, loyal, kind. A great shot. Writes poetry, sews.
Mother.
I'm late for a resistance meeting. Stay clear.
Your mother's in the Resistance?
Yes. And every child is her favorite.
I was about to say, I guess that's a big thing for another defense. This is my favorite.
Everyone, this is Ryder.
Hi.
Look who the Karkin dragged. Welcome back. This is where I spent most of my days growing up. Me, my sister, Guana, our cousin, Etta, and brother, Finn. Then Bavzil, Rolu.
So wonderful to
Hey,
have
Jarl.
you back.
Hey, human.
Jarl, you bring in someone special to meet us.
Wow. Cozy.
We like to live like this.
Gonna give your friends some real food?
Good to see you. And here's my room. My tiny sanctuary.
You must dream of a big place of your own.
Sometimes. Maybe. Oh, no. Who put this here?
Schematics of...
When I was 7, my aunt stole a Ket weapon for me. So I took it apart to learn.
And that was a Karkin.
Pet Karkin. Alfit. He died. So I also took him apart.
To learn?
Why not?
That's a bit serial killer.
I never show people these things, but I feel like we're family.
I'm glad Ephra threw you on my ship.
Hey, there's one more thing you might like. Sit there.
Been interesting so far. Nice. You made that?
Long ago. It's not accurate. More of a dream, really. Just one more thing I want to take apart and figure out.
Me too, Jal. Me too.
That was cool. That was really sweet. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright. Aya. And then we're gonna go...
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Ryder, could we chat? Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
You mean besides the exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose...
Damn it! Well, wait a second. I'm there. I'm at Havarl. Truth and trespass. I mean, I suppose they could have waited till I was on the other side of the galaxy.
Entering atmosphere, LZ in sight.
That's what I think of. And it being a pro-human... Let's go there, then I can jump down. Truth and trespass.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
coordinates we were sent.
And that message about the Solarian Ark?
If there's truth to it, we should know.
We've got Ket! Guess this was all a ruse.
Let's look around. They might have left something. From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
By any means necessary, even assassination.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Espionage is a job that follows you home.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank, there are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden. I need a pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to... If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What's the standard punishment for Ket collapse?
Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact.
It's on Vold. So we've finished the next Havarl mission and opened a new Vold mission. Oy. So he was on the Nexus, so he would have been around.
Leaving Havarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Thank you for visiting my family with me. For someone with such a small family, that's been overwhelming. About Sam. Sam and I thought it best if we both took a crash course in AI history to get a better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also highlighting some differences between Sam and the Geth. The Geth didn't need the coordinates to survive, but Sam cannot carry out his primary function without a Pathfinder. So. Right, how are you? Come by Pathfinder HQ and we'll celebrate properly. Pathfinder's Alright, so the Nexus Pathfinder party. In the HQ. This is the definition of a cleanup stream. Except with that stuff. we might be able to finish this game today. Probably with one more stream, maybe. The final missions in these games tends to be, if we're going by 1, 2, or 2 and 3, an hour and a half to 2 hours long. At least, again, that was the case in 2 and 3. I don't. But no, probably around that time.
Pathfinder?
The Moshai said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared, why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying.
What frightened me was seeing how all our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the...
Ryder. Goods for the home, tools for the field, supplies for all your needs.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown.
Okay.
Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people...
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Ket lured your people into a fall.
It worked. A month later, our council, when the Ket came, they're cunning. They know what you desire.
That is messed up. Yeah, I'm not shocked that the Angara didn't trust me now. Hearing those stories recontextualized it. I thought they came and the Angara were just open. No, they came, they were in those cities, they offered peace, they bowed to their children, and then they disappeared their leadership and caused chaos.
All systems green.
Old Pathfinder's
Beginning approach.
Volt orbit is steady.
Land please. Downwater is fine.
Approaching the LZ.
Let's start with the research scan.
That's Techix, according to my map.
Looking straight.
This must be Dr. Adden's workspace. The one the STG agent is investigating.
What you found at John Inc. was amazing. Can't wait to see this recent. I will leave you to it then, Ryder. Welcome home.
Tell me more about...
It's the largest town on Vold. We manufacture... sulfurous air.
Let's see what a scan turns up.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the...
You mean the rep?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant...
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always...
Did they injure?
They chased me, and I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the...
Well, good day. Thanks.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Adam's experiments.
The agent mentioned a cat handler, too.
So, we have possible exaltation materials. Could the Solarian have been partially exalted? Just brainwashed into serving?
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, a remnant site is ahead. Defense systems may be active.
That's cat technology, Ryder.
Let's get a scan. Let's get a scan.
You are so bold on the battlefield, yet light on your feet. Like a dance.
You pick up a lot of skills working the angle.
That STG agent was right. This cat was Dr. Adams' contact.
On approach.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Let's get a scan.
This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian Ark. The best leads on Adam's betrayal, and they're both circumstantial.
So we cleared an innocent man.
How about we talk to Hadra about this, back on the Nexus? He might have something.
Episode? No, nothing there. So first things first, though, let's head back to our favorite dust ball.
All systems green.
There are some new
Fold orbit is steady.
places that opened up.
We're on course.
Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative outpost.
I've also yet to go back to the bar and raise the flag of whatever the outpost here is named. I always forget. I barely remembered Aladdin. I gotta remember the outpost's name too. It's gotta be catchy, like Prodromos or Gideon or whatever. Got it. Let's go see what's up with the cat.
What you said is true, Vedra. In my lifetime, I've known only war, occupation, extermination.
We're going to change that, Jal.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for. Cat killing other cat?
I have never seen this before.
so I guess I killed all of them?
I like this quiet.
What's this?
It appears to be a cat data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
When has a simple lock ever stopped you, Sam? Come on, hack this thing.
Pathfinder, it is not just a simple lock. We have never encountered a cat device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
Looks like something Suvi can help with.
Oh, I can check my viability right there. That's cool. And I love this ending scene.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how they're...
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic thing.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down...
Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt? Lexi's been working on the data. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Alright, are we gonna alter my genetics so I appear Ket? That'd be interesting. And here we are. Dissension in the ranks.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace this. I'll transmit it to your Omnitool.
What do you think we'll find out?
I don't know. It might be a base of
Whatever.
Eos. No, on Vold. That's where I counted the most times. Where their sacred temple was. What do we think? Ket Dissenters, which is an interesting storyline, or Party with the Pathfinders? I'm gonna go to Dargan. Again, 5 points there. 4 points there.
They named the system after a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things.
Yeah, Batarians are good tools.
Anomaly detected.
Dinesh.
Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. We've got a crater. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Vessel. Scout. Abandoned. Natural belt. Failing engine. Salvage. Check out Eos.
Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
In the ranks. Let's see what I can see about these dissenters. And Brain Jobs, I feel like he might have the most interesting dialogue with this.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Now shuttleless. Landing, and then more loading, and then we're ready to go. Play of this might have been better on a PS5, faster loading times. A lot of time just to sit here and think about how okay this game is. but in comparison to the rest of the Mass Effect trilogy, it is substantially lower. It's up on the hilltop. Vol's good, Vol's good, Eos is good. Kadar's good, Aya's good. Elodin is good.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
That looks like Ket Tech.
Signs of Ket still linger. There's no getting rid of them.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan. This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
They're being careful. Speaking out against the Archon will have consequences.
I could not understand this last
The true location of the transmission will be hidden.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Tyran, he R11. Polar. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Not feeling bad about killing that guy.
I couldn't understand that log. It
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
We lost a lot of worlds to the Scourge. Seeing one more or less reclaimed is strange.
Head ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution. Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Eel still feels frontier. Claimed, but not tamed, you like to say.
Heads up, looks like a Keck construct.
Looks like that's it for hostiles.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
remnants change worlds, but places like this feel solid.
The transmission is strong and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
That's a lot of dead cats.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation. This noble gift now allows us to raise others and share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages?
This sermon meant to inspire the Ket?
The Archon does not serve Kent interests, only his own. He wastes our time on the Remnant, but keeps all knowledge for himself. These are the acts of a traitor, not true Ket. Meridian will bring him power. He will become the master of the Remnant, its sole master. Once Helios submits, where does the traitor turn his gaze? Think. Understand. Our home is in peril.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
There must be more here. This can't be it.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for...
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your... Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Take it. We'll need all the help we can get.
The Ket cannot be trusted. Ryder, think.
What exactly do I get from this?
Sometime soon, I will be called upon by the Archon. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
You make me sick.
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring... We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
Fine. Anything that'll help me kill...
During our next clash, I shall lower my ship's defenses and...
I have transmitted the code. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder.
Alright, we're at 213. For another 10 minutes, probably.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
And it's not much,
Hello?
but it's providing same reason I let the Cardinal go. It's providing some hope that maybe peace can be achieved in the future between our races. So the Turian arc will never come because it's been thoroughly disabled. But getting the other two arcs there is a big thing. Getting a few from the Turian power supply. I'm seeing more Solarians walking around. That's a good sign.
How's the cultural study going, Jaw?
Oh my god.
Read up on the Elcor Hamlet yet?
Wow.
Yes. I think the performance certainly elevated the source material. Did you know that PB's father was an Elcor?
Have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
First, I worried I couldn't live here.
Worried I couldn't live here now. I'm worried about going home. I've learned so much. That's cool.
I talk to my family every day. They can't believe half of what I tell them.
One thing, yeah.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
New Tachanka, back in the fold.
What do you
Let's
want?
hear it.
Welcome to the Vortex.
That's an easy one to remember. I don't know how I could have forgotten that. Dromos is sticking with me, Tion, because I know what that means. Nutrichanka, easy enough to remember. Operations, please.
An embassy has been established on Aya, marking a major diplomatic success for the initiative. Nexus representatives are now working directly with the Angarans to learn more about both the cluster and the Ket. This is HNS.
So because I brought the Krogan into the fold, brought the Solarian, Turian, and Asari back.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost them around.
Fix it. We're getting the Solarian Arc settled. That's an entire wave of arcs accounted for, thanks to you. Plus, outposts and... How do you find time for all this?
It helps that I'm
Start getting incredibly good at holding your liquor. There's a queue of... Just so you know, our intel says the Archon's pissed. I'd warn your team.
Any logistics updates are due.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So yes, after that, the Ket tightens security. I've only just got back.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation must keep them up at night.
A comforting thought.
So you're finding out the Ket's dirty exaltation secrets?
And, if we're lucky, a way to stop it. I meant to thank you for the star maps.
You're welcome. Between us, charting the Scourge and Ryder's vault data, the Ket will run out of bolt holes.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
Still hunting down the stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out how to prepare them.
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
More groundwork would have helped in the early days.
Huh. Well, that's worth knowing.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
Well, good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells good.
Seemed worthy of our first proper meeting together. If we have a toast.
To our crews, our Sams, and each other. May we always find our path home.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Sounds like our experience was a picnic compared to what the... Hager's inexperienced, but the potential's there. A little time and he might blossom as you did.
Good luck, sir.
On...
Ah, Ryder. Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Adin.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Adin, but sort of stalled.
Salen gave me 2 leads, but everything I found was...
I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan.
So it's official? You're part of our little club?
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
I know you make
I'm trying.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find...
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just... not ready.
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts. As a Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking to me. Looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder's more rewarding.
Any luck finding other survivors from the Tannis?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful... I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
So, how are you finding the new...
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge.
Any...
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the... Now, I use my words. Stay...
How are things going with Ark Lucinia?
Ryder, I trust there are no hard feelings. As tempting as Meridian may be, caution must guide us.
Director, it's my job as Pathfinder to take risks. Meridian is our chance to find a home. What else?
Avoiding wholesale slaughter at the hands of the Ket, for one.
That could happen anyway. It's worth the risk.
The leadership disagrees. That's our final word. Did you have some other business?
Attention, civil disobedience
Hi, Ryder.
reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Let's go investigate this random...
Ryder?
Captain Hager? Or is it Pathfinder Hager now?
Well, I have the title, but I've only begun the training. There's so much to learn.
You can say that again.
So I shouldn't expect to see the light at the... What can I do for you?
How has it been, learning the ways of the Pathfinders?
You make it sound like a mystical... I imagine everything will go into overdrive once my SAM is online. Until then, it's all... But I already feel as though I'm barely keeping my head above water. Gasping for breath.
How are your people adjusting to life here?
My people are waking up and going into mourning. For the thousands lost and, of course, for Reka. She was beloved. They said goodbye to everyone back home. Went to sleep for... But we are not the first. Just among the many.
I know Reka was well...
They know I share their reverence for her. But the sense of security she inspired, restoring that is what drives me. Only then will I have honored her.
What are you working on now?
After what we went through, the Solarian path is... We came so close to suffering as the Angara suffered. It's our mandate. I already have a task force studying the Ket to that end.
Understanding exaltation is paramount to survival here.
In and of itself, it is the greatest threat. I will share all our findings.
Nice talking with you, Hager.
And with you.
Literally. Sarisa is kind of but Avidus and Hager, I am on board.
Archero advises that power consumption is nominal.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Literally the crew that gets shit done. Let's get more options available. Annihilation. Why not? Alright, it's on the board. It's probably in the docking bay. Right, that's where the apartments are.
First child born to a Milky Way species in Helios. A healthy human baby, born on a shuttle in space, is a welcome bit of good news after so many lives lost out here.
First baby.
This is HNS.
David Edward.
may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
We've been in the other two rooms on this side, and
There may be additional clues, Pathfinder.
I think the only room we haven't been in is that one directly across.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, went exploring out there.
Talcum powder sold for personal use.
It's been watered recently.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lon.
Yes, you're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark.
Ah, I did hear about this. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
I'd like to ask Dr. Aiden if...
Oh yes, Adden's some sort of biologist.
Salen Var...
Salen? Huh, I see.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear...
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been...
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For...
We're at 2:30. I was hoping this would be a quicker mission, but it looks like it's becoming something larger.
Fireworks and festive.
Help me out. You're doing me a real solid here, guys. Me and you. We're in this together.
All systems green.
Thanks, Callum. But for now, guys, I will be seeing you. Until next time.